Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you are watching my channel, I welcome you. I want to let you know that in my country, Kenya, now we are experiencing winter. I know for those who are coming from where winter is real winter, you must be really wondering, what? We are in winter even ourselves here in Nairobi. It is very, very cold. As you can even see the weather up there. We experience our winters during the months of May to part of August. Very cold, very, very cold according to us here. I know other people are like, hey, that is nothing compared to our country. But to us, it is winter time here. And today I decided to go and walk in the woods. By the way, let me give you some tips, my retirees. As you watch me walk, I also have some tips for you. And the first one is connect with nature. It is very, very nice. Fresh air and exercise is an instant mood booster, my friends. Take a walk in the woods and see a big difference. That is what I decided to do today. So I went and I particularly wanted to go up to the waterfalls. And so I asked the workers here to show me the route. And they showed me the route to waterfalls, and I really enjoyed my walk. There are chairs, resting places here and there, and I really enjoyed it. Take a walk in your forest and see the difference it makes to connect with nature. So that is what I want, the images I want to leave with you as I continue giving you some tips. I love giving retirees tips, and even those who are still working, I have something for you. And so after I had been given the direction, I took a walk and it was beautiful. So again, another tip I have for you, my fellow retirees, is that have you ever considered having a pet? I'm not a pet lover, but let me tell you, since I developed the interest of keeping some, these people are, let me call them people because they are even more than human beings, by the way. They love you. Hey, more than your friends, I'm telling you. These are the best friends we can ever have. Try keeping a dog or even cats. I'm telling you, and more so dogs, they love and love and love. When mine come, by the way, I don't know how this works, but let me tell you, when I am coming out and driving in, I always find them at the gate. I don't know how they tell that I'm about to arrive and they just wait for me there. Oh, it is a sweet, sweet, sweet reunion when you come home and you have been out there and then they come, they wag their tails and they're like, oh, you have come, mommy, we have missed you. They don't talk, but that is what you get, So it is so, so sweet. Get one and you see a big difference too, how these animals are so, so, so sweet. There are people who give them freely. They have many of them and they say, oh, do you want to adopt one? I have a cat looking for a home. I have a dog looking for a home. That is how I've ended up with these ones because they are very expensive. You may not be able to buy them. Another thing that I want to tell my retirees is that let us give back to the society. This may not involve giving cash. No, just get involved in your local youth clubs or a local women support group. All these are ways to keep yourself relevant in the society. I have some women who make baskets, and sometimes I just go home and buy so many of them. Then I come and sell. Let me tell you, They really, really appreciate. It is long since I bought, and I'm planning to buy some next week. So they keep on telling Jael, oh, Jael, your auntie has not come back to buy the baskets. So I'm planning to go and buy some of them. It is very, very, very good to give back to the society by just supporting them in some little way that you can. It is the best way, I'm telling you, to keep yourself busy. And also, my friends, I want to tell you that if you have not built a house, don't try to build one with your retirement benefits. Just live in the one you have, so long as it is not leaking, live in it. Don't also get involved in any business. You will lose your money and then you will be depressed. Eat, pamper yourself. This is the time that you can travel and see the places you have never traveled to. This is the time that you can go to places that you have never visited. This is the time to do your nails. This is the time to do the hairstyle that you love. Oh, my friends, pamper yourself. Never, never dwell in the past. Never. We are moving ahead. Make peace with the past. If you didn't do anything in the past, this is not the time to think about it. Move on. You may experience lonely times. Yeah, this is very normal. Yeah, I do the same. Sometimes I'm lonely. I think, oh, so and so has not called me for a while. Let me try calling her. And then you call them, they disconnect the phone because they are busy in the office. Let that not bother you at all, at all. Call someone else who may be able to pick your friend, especially retirees like us. We are there, we have time to talk and share your experience with them. You will find that you are not alone. You are not alone. People go through different experiences that when you hear, you say, I'm better off. So, my friends, that is what I really wanted to share with you. How about the ones who are still working? Let me tell you, like myself, I have not gotten part of a good money of my retirement. The corporation I worked for are experiencing financial difficulties. I don't want to dwell on that. Yes, so I'm looking ahead with the little I have. What can I do? How can I enjoy this little one I have? So the ones who are still working, you never know if you may also experience the same thing I'm experiencing. You retire and then your pension is not coming immediately. So open a small account somewhere where you just say this one is for my retirement period that I will use. Boost it. If you were saving 200, make it 4. If it was 4, make it 8. If it is 1,000, make it 1,500. Imagine 1,500 in 20 years. How much will that be? And 20 years is not far. Sooner or later, you will realize that 20 years is behind you. So boost it, my friends, and then you will really, really enjoy it when you retire. And so finally, my friends, I reached the waterfall. I am telling you, nature is beautiful. You see this tree? It has grown into another one. It was so amazing. I looked at it and I was like, God, you are amazing. You are just amazing. Your handiwork, your pattern of doing things is unmatched. That is why you are a mighty God. Walking in the woods reminded me of a song that I also love. It is entitled How Great Thou Art, and stanza 2 sings, when through the woods and forest glades I wander, and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees, when I look down from lofty mountain grandeur, and hear the brook and feel the gentle breeze. Wow, I felt the gentle breeze indeed. And so I finished my walk, my friends, and I headed back. Heading back was the most difficult because it was like climbing. But I managed because I was determined. Anything you purpose in your head or in your heart, you will achieve it. There was even a nearby restaurant there. I was like, oh, can I go and have some snacks here? But I did not, because I just wanted to go home and relax a bit, take a cold shower, and make the recipe that I have for today. And what I have for you today is a request from one of you who asked me, please, can you do a French beans recipe? And that is what I want to make for you. So I headed home. I felt so good after doing my 20,000 steps. Actually, it was over 20. It was around 20 something. But I managed. And God saw me through. The weather was favorable. And I was happy. And so I am back home, my friends. And as usual, my dogs, Joey and Snow, have welcomed me very well. So I am urging you to have a pet. They're always very, very nice when you come back home. They just boost your mood even if you didn't have it. And my recipe is French beans, but I want to mix it with a broccoli and some English potatoes. And as you can see, the preparation is just as simple as this. I cut the potatoes like in chips shape. Also cut broccoli in also pieces. I like preparing things and keeping them aside so that when I start cooking, I don't stop. And so after cutting the broccoli, you wash it very well using salt. I was told by just one of you here to always using salt when I'm washing these vegetables. So I've prepared, and the next thing is just to start cooking it. I'm going to use mustard seed and cumin seed. So that is what I have put in the oil. And then I add the French beans. Then after that, I add broccoli. And then my potatoes. Then just mix it together. The spices, as I've always said, is your choice here. But as for me, apart from cumin seeds and mustard seeds, I've also added, of course, salt and paprika. I also grated some ginger and garlic. That is what I have used here today, and that is all. So you just turn it. We don't want it to overcook, because if it overcooks, definitely we will lose the green color of the vegetables, and also the English potatoes will be mashed, and then we will not have a good meal or a good looking recipe. Yes, as I've always said, we eat with our eyes first. So you always remember that. And so there are many ways, my friends, of cooking French beans. This is just one of them. So my friend who asked, this is just one of them. I will do different types at different times so that you will be able to see. But this is one way of cooking French beans. I hope you have gotten something out of it, the lady who asked me. And thank you so much for asking, because actually I have not been able to show you how to make a French beans recipe. So after that, I'm now plating, and that is all I had for you. Thank you, my friends, for hanging out with me up to now. May God bless you and also make you a blessing to somebody else. As for now, until next one, I say bye.